What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. This is Zenith, the last city. As you can see, I came back to kind of the starter area. You are able to go back to the very beginning, which I did do. As you can see, I'm level 8 now. If we hit our button here and we go to our map, we can slide this map over. You can also just look at the region you're in by clicking that up there, like so. And then you can also zoom in and zoom out. So I'm not going to leave the map like this. I just want to show you guys real quick. So this was the very first part where we did the little tutorial. We met our two friends. That is that little public event with the chime rats. I'm not sure what this is. Brims Tavern. Oh, that's where we are right now. I don't know why. That might be something else. I'm not sure. That might be like a social hub area after doing his quest, because the guy below us is Brim. Anyway, I'll show you guys that in a second. So this was the Undercity that we were in. There was a side quest there, the way the other guy was talking about in the previous tutorial. So I did go back there and I checked it out. I also explored more since I didn't have anyone follow me around or anything. Not that I minded playing with them, but I did go back and I explored a whole bunch of stuff. I did the little side quest there, got a little more XP. There's also a tier, maybe it was either 1 or 2 tiers that I found that, I think it was only 1. There was 1 extra tier that I found that we didn't come across while I was running around with the 2 other people. They are no longer on my friend list. I don't know why. This is another guy. Everyone's thing keeps saying that they're offline and level 0. I don't know if that's a glitch or what. I haven't been able to see anyone online. This guy I ran into yesterday when I was playing. I don't really know anything about him or anything. He didn't even talk to me. He just kind of ran by and sent me the invite, so I didn't want to be rude. But we're going to be rude now, and we're going to go ahead and delete that. He's offline anyway. Okay. He's offline anyway, so I'm not too concerned about like hurting his feelings or anything. The other 2 guys, one of them I'm assuming deleted me because he was it didn't show him on here anymore, and the other one he stayed on there, but I left it for a while. He still didn't appear back online, so I eventually deleted him too. Also, every time you log in, it does let you pick which server you want to be on. I wish it said it in here what server I'm on, but I am on server, it's called Banshee 3 East. That is the server I'm on. Actually, I think it might say it in here. Right there. So Banshee 3 US East. That is the, shard. My apologies. They call them shards in this game, not servers. Just a quick update. I do have some pretty cool gear. As you can see, my character is a little bit different. I have green boots on, little white glove things, and a white chest piece. You can see the different levels here. So that is a level 6. Primary stat 4, armor 140. I'm not going to read all of them, but you guys can check it out. The only thing I haven't gotten is pants, so those are still level 1. I have not gotten a headpiece at all. These are the boots that I had. I did have green gloves as well, but these ones were actually higher than the green ones I had. The other ones were level 3, and the armor was, I think, 82, because I think it was this one was only 2 points more, but the fact that it was 2 points more, that's why I went ahead and equipped these. I do have my green swords now. I don't mean green like this one, I just mean green as in the sword. The actual sword is green. They're both level 6. They both do 150 damage. You can see over there, I can't point to it because if I take it off, it's gonna go away. If we look at our godstone here, I have gotten some more skills. So I have Sunder. This one is it activates every 3 downward strikes, which it's weird because they tell you, oh, well, don't just spam swinging and everything like that. But I have to swing down 3 times just for this one to activate. So it's kind of annoying. Just like this one, every 3 strikes horizontal, the 3rd one does the cleave. Or maybe it's every 3 does this. I don't know. This is the one that I use the most. Activate it by doing a downward attack while holding the T button. There's also a... maybe not. I thought there was another downward one that you could do that that you just don't hold the T. I think it's just a regular attack. But anyway, we also have our power strike here, our horizontal one. It activates by doing horizontal attack while doing the T button. So these actually have to be horizontal. I do believe you have to go both hands the same way. You can't do like the cross thing, which is what I have been doing. We have our weapon throw here, which I did figure out how to throw a weapon. For anyone on Oculus or anything like that, it is the actual trigger. For anyone on PSVR, it's actually triangle. You hold triangle and you basically throw it and you release the second that you actually want to throw it, which with these move controls, it feels very unnatural and it doesn't go very far. I've tried throwing them sideways, which kind of worked once, but I can't angle it right, so that's a little weird. And then we have our master strike here. Keep holding the T button after a power strike to activate. This does a death stance. It's strike at your opponent's chakras, dealing single target 150% AP to one target. Enemy takes 25% AP every 1 second for 10 seconds. And then I don't have any passives yet. And I don't have my ultimate. My ultimate looks like we get at 22. It doesn't say what level we get passives at. I also found out that you can actually switch classes at any time. So right now we are DPS class. That is a DPS role right there. You can switch to a tank one or you can switch to a support one. I have not done this yet. I found out that there are a couple people that have switched to a different class and it resets their level completely. What it's supposed to do, as you guys seen earlier, I am level 8, but what it's supposed to do is, where were we? Right here. So if you switch to this one, these two, since I'm DPS, these two will level twice as fast when you're leveling them up until this. If one of these pass the level of this one, then it will become my new main. So like say I did the tank one longer, this will become my new main, and then this one will go twice as fast until it catches up to this one. So my suggestion would be pick one class that you like, level it all the way up, and then level up the other two afterwards. So you can do this at any time, but it does have a 60-second cooldown, so 1 minute cooldown. So you won't be able to just switch back and forth, you know, like in the middle of battles. I mean, you can, but you'll have to wait a minute. So if you're in a raid and like a tank goes down, maybe you can switch over to a tank and just pick up where he left off. Or you're like an off tank, but you're a healer until you want a tank. So you can be healing, and then once again, if he goes down, you didn't heal him enough, or he just got too crazy and just ran out there, aggroed too much stuff, then maybe you can switch over to a tank and someone else can switch to a healer and keep healing while you tank, whatever. But I think that's what it's used for. Very cool to know that. But like I said, so what's supposed to happen is right now, this one is level 8 for me. So these are both level 0. So if I switch to this one, it will go double up until it gets to level 8. Same thing with this one. The issue that I've been hearing with people is when they switch to these, it does do double, but then they switch back to this one, and this one is reset as well. So that's why I don't even want to chance it. Some people are actually saying it is working, but I have had other people say it's not working, so I don't want to even chance it because it's actually taken me a while to get to level 8. As you guys can see, it has. I have played a little bit without you guys here. I tried recording some, and I had some issues with it, so that's why I don't have a video for it. And I just tried moving my screen by grabbing it and turning it. I guess I thought I was in the Minority Report. I don't know, guys. There's a few other things. Let me go back in the menu real quick and just show you real fast. So this one here, I know a lot of people are switching the basic to sensitive for their gliding. What that does is when you put your arms out, so when you put your arms out, if you tilt forward, your character will then kind of fly like downward and faster. And if you tilt back, he will slow down and he'll kind of lift up. So depending on how you have your arm tilted will depend on if you're flying forward or up. But I've noticed if you keep it perfectly sideways like this, he will kind of come to a stop and you'll kind of hover for a minute, but it still drains your stamina. The only reason I don't like this is because when I'm flying, if I have both my hands out to the side like this and they're out like this, if I'm diving, I'll turn them in like that, and it will actually dive down, which is what it's supposed to do. But as I'm getting closer to the ground, when I bring my arms in, I reset my hands to their normal position. The issue with that is that it's still picking up when I'm turning my hands, so I'll kind of swoop down. Like say this is the ground right here, I'll swoop down and kind of pop up and then land. And I mean, that's fine. I don't take any damage doing that or anything, but it really throws me off when I'm trying to swoop down right in this spot and attack something that's right there, because I'll swoop down and I might like pop up over here and then he's behind me and it takes me a minute to turn around. Now, I could probably get used to it if I swoop down in front of him and do it that way, but I think it's just easier just to leave it with the basic for now. The gliding is just one speed and you don't have to worry about it. You just close your arms when you want to drop and it seems fine like that. So we are going to stick with this one for now. So that's our gliding. As you can see, it's not very hard to control. It's just a little bit different is all. So there is one other thing that I want to point out that I noticed I have had an issue with. I don't know why that turned me around. So the game is only supposed to load once. For the PSVR, it definitely loads more than once. Back there, that is a new load that started happening recently. I don't know if it was an update. Maybe they're just trying to segregate where it loads and everything, or maybe it's just PSVR. As far as I know, this one up here, with that purple square, that is the only spot it was supposed to load at. I've also been getting messages like this, just letting me know that I'm going to a lower area. So it's bringing my damage down to match what's in the area, which is fine. I don't want to be overpowered and just running a train on low-level stuff, because it also doesn't give you much XP. So coming through here, this one is the only one from initially what I know is where it was supposed to load. It does it in several spots now. I did have an issue with the PSVR. I don't know if Oculus users had it or anything. I went kind of down into a cave. There was a tier in the corner of a room, one of the tiers for your stamina that I mentioned before. And I went to pick it up. Every time I tried walking up to the tier, it loaded. So I had to basically try to move while it was on the loading screen, because if you're still moving, it will actually render you moving once you're out of that loading screen. So basically I had to kind of climb the wall to the side, and when it was done loading, the tier was right next to me. But that is one of the issues I had. I've also been seeing these everywhere, cookies. You can't do anything with them. I think it's just glitches. There was a guy that was cooking the other day. He was asking me how to do certain things with the cooking. I was explaining it to him, and I could not actually help him the way I wanted to, because he was putting the milk into the little jar, which I don't know if you guys even seen the cooking. I think I showed it to you guys. Oh, I didn't show you Brim either, or Brim. So where we were standing on that ledge before we flew down, there was a chef right under us. That was Brim, but that is not what was in the menu here. That was not this place. That was not this place down here, which just says it's Brims Tavern. Here is a little shop, and then like right here, we were standing on this building. Right here is where Brim is actually located. Then we flew out here and we came this way, so we're here now. But yeah, so Brim is up here. I don't know what this is. It's probably where he sells more recipes or something. I don't know. I'll have to check that out eventually. Let's take this off though. Oh, I clicked it twice. There we go. Okay, so so says there's a story quest available here. That is another thing I want to talk about. And then I also want to talk about these two side quests that are in the area right now. So this side quest here that's right in front of us, right over here. Let's come back and talk to her. So Mika here, as you can see, when you wave, it accepts the quest. I've learned that if you do it slower and longer, then it goes a lot faster. So I completed this quest several times. I don't know if it's repeating or if it's different every time, because there was one where it said you had to kill ranged sylphids, and now they're just asking for you to collect sylphid trophies, which I believe is their horns. So I stopped accepting it. I just started hitting decline, but I do think that if you guys want to keep grinding in the area, you can just keep doing that quest over and over. Let's see. I think it's this way. Let's look at the map one more time. No, it's this way. I want to say it's over in this area here. I wish you could do a waypoint. Can you do waypoints? What does this say? Of course, can't do any help things. Come back to the map. Let's see if we can do a waypoint by hitting buttons. Nope. Nope. Nope, that's our menu. Okay, it's not doing anything. That's fine. Okay, so here's our green swords that I mentioned. The other ones before were red. So those are our swords. And to throw, you hold triangle and you release. Now, as you can see, it doesn't go very far. That's because the way these controls are set up, it's kind of weird. I've been throwing them sideways, which it does go very far, but you have to kind of angle it more. Like it's really weird the way you have to do it, so it's kind of annoying. So it was that way. Let's go this way. We need to go up basically on the other side of that cliff, which we'll do. We're just gonna run around all these guys. I don't know if they're gonna aggro or not. Maybe not. But I see a chest. Also, something that you guys should know, as you can see right there, the little white right there, the little white thing on the map, that is this chest. Chests do show up on the map. I seen someone else playing this and they thought you had to just kind of pick one and grab everything. I do want to point out, when you grab one item, it picks up everything. So grab this, it will give me all of that stuff. It's not you choosing as to what you want to grab. We got that the last time. So if we look at our mini map here, I don't even know if this thing is going to be on the mini map, but you can see there's another chest to the left over there, so that way. And it is height balanced, so the chest is a tiny bit above us, so basically right up there. So it is a tiny bit above us. If it's lower, it'll have like the chest at a lower level and it'll have a line coming up. If it's higher, it'll have the chest up here and a line coming down. We'll see if we can find one like that to show you guys. That's the chest right over there. But we're not going to go grab it. It's fine. I just want to show you guys some things. Oh god, oh, we're out of stamina. Let's wait a second. And this is the whole reason that I want to show you guys what we're about to look at. Also, in the last video, I flew out into the abyss when I was with those two guys. I believe from down there, it just kind of flew out there. When it reset, it left like a blue haze over the screen. I think that was a glitch, because I've died since then as well, and it does not leave a blue haze. So I thought I was still dead, but it wasn't letting me pray. To pray, you just put your hands together like this. You'll see a little yellow circle pop up, and it will revive you. It will put you at the last save point, basically. So for me, it has been over by that crystal, kind of in between the crystal and where Mika is. There was one other spot that it revived me at, but we are not in that area anymore. I think it was way over there. But yeah, this statue here is what I want to take a look at. So let's just go down here. Also, if you follow that zip line there is a which I already got it, so I can't show you guys. There is a tier about halfway up that zip line. It was right there. It was very hard to grab because of how fast you're moving and everything, which was pretty cool, but it was definitely different. So the Shrine to Amara, this is where you bring your tiers and stuff. As you can see, I'm on upgrade tier 2. So I need 3 more tiers to be able to continue with her quest, which it gives you more stamina. So the other issue that I wanted to talk about, it says corrupted crystals destroyed, and it says 0 of 8. If we look at our mini map here, there's nothing at all on the mini map. It does not show me where to go for that quest. So I haven't been able to know exactly where to go. I also found out you can parry these guys, which I knew that from the beginning, but I didn't know how. So if you attack someone and when he strikes, you basically block his shot, but you have to be holding the trigger. So it does kind of waste your stamina doing such a thing. So this is how I've been doing the side strikes. I don't think it actually works though. I think you have to actually go both to the side like this or both to the side like this, and it has to be 3 different times. So that actually feels really weird, because this one, that right there is straight, but it felt, well, I don't know. It felt like it wasn't straight. It felt like it was like tilted back towards me more. Another thing with PSVR, see if we can find one without aggroing some of these guys. There's one over there. Actually, there's one floating as well. Talking about the little shiny things. We'll grab the one that's over here. So the way the PSVR works is it's based on a camera that I have on top of my TV, and the camera has to be able to see your move controls. That's why the last time reaching down, I actually had trouble grabbing stuff from here or putting stuff into here. I found out that when you do grab stuff, you can just put it straight into your chest and it will go into your inventory. Just make sure that it actually disappears, because if you back up and it's still there, that means you don't have it. Another thing, instead of bending all the way down, because my camera will not pick that up, I don't know if this is the same on Oculus, but it works great for the PSVR. That might be why they put it in the game. So if you're near something and you point at it, you see that little diamond that pops up? I can click the trigger and it automatically brings it to my hand. So then I can put it in my chest and boom, there we go. As you can see, it's not there. I do have it in my inventory. So it works really great for PSVR users. As I said, I don't know if that's the same for Oculus, just because theirs is wireless and they actually don't need a camera showing. See, like that, you have to make sure it actually goes in. But I don't know if, well, they don't, I know they don't use cameras to show exactly where they're at and stuff in the world, I guess. But since the PSVR does use that, it's good to know that they thought about having it. There is a skill based on your gathering. I have leveled it up a couple times as well. I don't know what kind of benefits it gives you. I don't know if it maybe lets you do other things later on, like gather better items or something. I have no idea. I've also found out that there are sometimes oranges in the trees, which I don't know if we've seen any the last time. There's 2 right there. Let's go up here and take a look. So if you're on the ground, obviously, like I said, sometimes you can reach it with the thing, sometimes you can't. Let's see if we can reach it from over here. So let's turn. Where'd it go? Over there. Come on. There it is. Just like that. And the other one's too far. So this is pretty cool. The other thing I want to talk about, there's another chest up there. So actually I can show you guys. So that's what I meant. So there's a chest below us, which is probably over there, the water to our left. And then the other one is up there. So that's what I meant, how it has the chest and then a line going down, or a chest and a line going up, showing whether it's below or above. So this one I've actually gotten before. It's actually right under the bridge. I found out that being in the water, you will not drown, at least not currently. You can swim in here whichever way you're looking, and then you just move your hands like that, but it does drain your stamina as well, so be careful with that. Even if your stamina drains all the way, you're not going to die, because obviously I'm not losing any oxygen. Maybe we can breathe underwater. I don't know. Oh, not that, not that. Oh, and I left that there. Okay, let's put it back there. How can I grab this? Let's go this way. There we go. So another tier that that I missed the last time. I don't know if I did this with you guys. I think I did it after I turned off the video. I came to this spot, took both of those zip lines all the way up, and I got on top of that little island that's up there, and I was able to fly to that one over there, and like a whole bunch of different stuff. Anyway, there is a tier that is going to be right under that island, right under that little peak that's right there where my pointer's at, right there. Right there. In that area. Depending on which eye you have open. So this is coming over here. This is the other issue, the only other issue I've had with it. I will show you guys when we get here. It's not much further. Let's go ahead and take out this guy up here, just because. So you don't always need to hold the triggers too. I found that out. I thought you had to every time you strike. The strike holding the triggers does this. So that actually kind of imbues them with like your little power stuff or whatever, but you don't have to hold it. That is how you do a lot of different attacks though. As you can see, I have been killing them fairly easy. That little sunder thing I just picked up, that is because you can actually upgrade your attacks, which I have not dealt with yet. So Mika's right here. This is the quest we are currently on. If we hit the button here, the collect 7 tiers, that was at that statue. The cursed village is this right here. This is the issue I have with it. What it's supposed to do is it's supposed to show you where to go for the quest. There's supposed to be like a yellow beam showing you, hey, you need to go here to do your 8 crystals or whatever. It doesn't show you. I'm pretty sure it's over there. I'm pretty sure it's over there, but it doesn't show you. And then also, if you look at the actual map and you come over here, it should be this way, I think, over here, over in this area. There's nothing there. So if I didn't watch other videos and I didn't see other people do this, I would not have any idea where to go. Which is fine. I don't mind games like that, but I don't think that's their intention to do it. Because all the other quests that I have had so far also have had markers on the map, but this quest, I don't know if it's broken or what. It looks like you can also see the chest here on the map, which I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. So that's back out of there. We still have our mini map. See, and it's just saying come here. But if I go over here and I talk with her, where's it at? There it is. So if I go over here and I talk with her, I click on the quest, it just says come back when you finish with your quest. But if I didn't know any better, I'd be like, okay, well, where's my quest? What do I do? I mean, I know I have to destroy corrupted crystals, but I have no idea where these crystals are. There's a crystal. Let me go try to destroy that. I'm pretty sure it's over there, and it's purple crystals, but that was just really one of the annoying things I found. What is going on over here? I don't remember an event here. That's interesting.
Hey, over here.
So the other thing that I wanted to talk about, your godstones, when you click on them, as you can see, I have a ghost step 1, well, a uncommon one, a common one, and then common but level 3. So I don't know how to upgrade these. I don't know if you just click on them or what. I haven't done any of it yet because I don't want to mess anything up. I will have to look at a video on this, but each one of these I've been getting stuff for, as you can see. But I don't know if you just drag it and you drop it into here, or maybe you put it over here in the extra slot. I don't know what you're supposed to do with these. And then also, if you go to inventory, anything that you don't need, well, so you see how that one, I don't want to highlight it, the one right above where my cursor's at, it's how it's yellow, and these were yellow. That just means I recently got that item. So when you highlight over it, it goes away. So it lets you know that it's not new anymore. I've also found out that if you have any other weapons or any other armor that you've switched out, you can actually put it right over here and it'll disenchant it, and it will actually give you some of this enhancement dust. These, it won't let me disenchant because they are the starter swords, I guess. So I've tried several times, it won't let me, so I just usually throw it down there and just leave it. Still don't have any cosmetic stuff. Nothing at all. You can look at the quests here. Well, your quest items here. This is just all the stuff I've been getting. Let's see. Quests. Here's a quest. So you have your hunt quest, which that one is the one that I told you that she had earlier that I keep completing. I did a group quest, Sins of the Father. I almost soloed this. People came in at the last minute and just started helping just randomly, so that was kind of cool. Like I said, I already did the authentic upgrade tier 1. That's for the... oh, it actually marks it. That's cool. Oh, maybe that just makes it appear on the list when you pull up the mini-map. So that one says what you're supposed to do. I did all of the other ones. We have our crafting quest here. I did all of those. I can actually make an orange thing now. I can make, I think, 2 or 3 other things now. I don't know if you guys actually seen the cookie or not. I don't know if I did it on the video with you guys or not, but we'll check that out here in a second. These are the main quests. As you can see, this is a cursed village. This is where I need to do the corrupted crystals. But like I said, it doesn't tell you where it's at or anything. It just says clear bonsai village of corrupted crystals and search for clues to who is behind the Sylphid scourge. But if we look back at, well, actually, let me go back in there real quick. Sorry. If we look at this map doesn't even tell you like the names of different districts or anything. So I wish it had like a border outline or something and said corrupted village or something like that, but it doesn't tell you anything. And if you do region mode, still doesn't say anything. But I'm pretty sure it's over in this area. I think this right here might be the corrupted village. I'm not 100% sure. That won't even let me click on it. It just says side quest available. See, like this one, when you highlight it, it says Brims Tavern. It'd be nice if it actually told me where I was. Like if I highlight this one, what is this area? I have no idea. But yeah, so really good game. Just a couple complaints, but nothing too serious or whatever. I can't see that person's level. There has been chests on there too. Oh, it's on top this time. The chests have been under the water there as well in the past, so over there is where that cave is that I was talking about that we did a mission in. Can't really see it from here. Let's go up over there. More oranges. That's always a plus. Let's grab these bad boys. So there's the cave that I was talking about. These guys are pretty weak. When they have a red spot like this one here does, that means he has a weak spot in his head. So you want to do your downward strike or something to hit him in the head with. I guess you could do your cleave sideways, but just make sure aiming at his head. As long as you hit the head, it will do extra damage. And then also, as you guys know, if he's staggered, it'll do extra damage as well. There looks like there's 2 more oranges in that tree. They're kind of hard to see because the graphics aren't so great for the PSVR right now. It looks like there's 2 oranges there as well. I do believe this looks a lot different in the Oculus Rift, which is actually pretty cool. There's a little graphical glitch for the PSVR, which doesn't bother me. I go off of gameplay, not off of graphics. As you all know, I do play a lot of Minecraft. So, but yeah. So I just wanted to give you guys an update, show you that I am level 8. I tried recording it the other day when I was getting level 8. The issue that I was having, I don't know what was causing it, because I definitely fooled around with it and tried changing a few things and all that, and it did not help. But the issue I was having is, so right now my character's facing forward. Well, over time when I was playing, doing all the attacks and everything like that, for whatever reason my character started turning this way. So this stuff was over here, but forward to me was still this way. So basically I was running around like this, and as you can see, my body and everything will turn, but my info was just sliding more and more this way. And after a while I noticed that I think my character, like the actual body, was facing this way, but my arms were this way. So I'm basically running around like this the whole time, and when I was pulling out my swords, it was a whole nother story, and it was not fun, guys. It was kind of horrible. And I reset, like you can hold on the, well, you can't see it. On the PSVR, we have the move controls. You can hold the start button on either one of the controls, and it should recenter your character, which kind of works. But in this game, it has its own recenter thing here, which is right here. And when you click on that, it's supposed to, like I'm facing forward right now, it's supposed to recenter you forward, and then you back out of here, and this stuff down here should be fixed. It did nothing for me. Neither did holding the start button, which is doing this. I don't know if you guys can see what happened there. It did bring me back in the menu, but that's not all it does. It actually recenters for PSVR, which kind of looks like it did, because I think this might have been a little bit over, but it worked this time. Last time I was doing it so many times, nothing at all happened. It was really annoying. Like I said, my character kept turning, but my arms were this way, and it was horrible. I have no idea what was going on with it. So the village, like I said, I believe is over there. Might even be over there. No, I think that's the way we came from, so I think it's this way. So what we're looking for is purple crystals, and I just want to show you guys at least one of them. There we go. So here's a purple crystal here. I've noticed the bigger guys like this, they're kind of like maroon colored, red colored, whatever. They are a little bit stronger, but you can still parry them. They do one attack where they bring their sword over their head and they strike down and they actually hit the ground, and it does AoE damage. You can't block that one, but the rest of their attacks you still can block. But we should take him down pretty easily. Ooh. So let's let some of our stamina go back up while he's staggered. Okay, and we got another one behind us. So, well, I guess we destroyed the crystal while we were doing it. Let's see. Yeah, we got 1 of 8. So, it looks like they actually fixed it. I was going to point out that when you destroy a crystal, it makes a sound, but the crystal stays here. Oh, it respawned. Okay, so the crystal normally will stay there like that, no matter how many times you hit it. Is this actually working? Oh, we got 2. So I could stay here and just farm this one. I don't know if that's intentional either or not. We're supposed to be going down in there and doing all that, which I will eventually, because there's probably tiers up in the little buildings and stuff like that, and I don't want to miss out on any of the tiers. When I went into that cave over there, it was actually... I was running around, I was looking for the boss, and I found him, and like I said, the 2 people came at the end and they helped me out, but they were running the opposite way. So I was like, let me go get some extra XP. So I ran with them the opposite way, away from the boss, and we found a tier. So I'm glad I went that way, but had those guys not been in there, I would have just ran through, killed the boss, and I would have ran out. So, and I didn't... Okay, I didn't know exactly where the boss was. I just kind of happened to stumble across him and got lucky. Found out that he was there. So it's definitely, I'm definitely glad that they actually came along. So this is what I was talking about. So let's see here. We have snake scales. Hopefully those don't disappear. I want to show you guys. Quest. Snake scales, snake scales. So we have 1 there, and 7 there. So 117. We're not going to grab the snake scale. We're going to grab the other stuff. So let's grab this dancing spark. The snake scale is still here. We're going to put it in our chest. Let's go back in here. And as you can see, we actually have 8 snake scales now. We still have 1, but this is now 8. So it still does pick up everything. I just want to verify that with everyone, because there's a lot of people saying, oh, it's not auto loot. You literally pick between the stuff that you're picking up, and that's not what it is. They just don't want you standing here after opening chest saying, oh, let me grab that, let me grab that, just because it's going to take a lot longer. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I'm sure a lot of other people wouldn't mind, but it's just their way of making the game easy, because I'm sure if they didn't do it, people would be like, oh, I want to auto loot because I don't want to stand there and pick up everything. So they're just trying to preemptively give us everything before people start complaining. And the only reason I'm even looking at these before picking them up is because this is how I've been getting a lot of my good gear, is through chests or enemies or whatever. You'll actually see it in the gear. It'll say like sword or whatever, and it'll be like a different color. It'll have like a different rarity and stuff like that. So very cool. This is a buff, I think. I'm not sure exactly what it does. I think it just helps over time. I don't think it actually buffs. Like, I think it's just like, hey, you threw this. Oh, it didn't even pop up that time. I think it's this right here, which it's charged. There we go. Yeah, see? So the buff here, 12 seconds, but it doesn't show what it's buffing, so I don't know. Did I just destroy that? I did. So it actually does do damage. I think it's an AoE. Let's throw it over here. It is recharged. There it goes. Yeah, it's taking damage. There we go. 5 now. Yep. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Alright, that is all I want to show you guys, though. I didn't want to make a really long video on this just because I do have work here pretty soon. Also, I don't know what I'm going to do about my Minecraft server. I tried killing the Wither. I spawned him in, tried making a video of it. I died a crap ton of times. Now the Wither's just running loose in the world, and luckily I didn't spawn him by my village, but he may be moving that way. I don't know. I may wait till my friend's on again so that I can kill him. I don't remember a Wither being that strong, but it has become an issue, and I don't know what I'm going to do about it. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting trying to get rid of him. I should have prepared a little more. I had enchanted gear and everything, lost all of it. So I'm back to level 0. lost all my gear. I did run back over there and try to pick it back up, which it did keep giving it back to me, but every time I got back over there, I forgot that his attacks actually give you the wither debuff, so you're constantly losing health while you're trying to fight him, as long as he hits you once, and it's not cool. So, very crappy. I will eventually save the server. I don't know how I'm going to do it, though, but I'll think of something. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything about this game or any other game that I have on my channel, or even ones I don't have on my channel, let me know. As long as it's on PlayStation. I don't play any more PC games. I used to back in the day. I have a Switch, but I don't really play it. Maybe eventually I'll get some games up for that. And I do plan on getting an Oculus Rift soon, just because I want to experience this game and a few other games on the Oculus Rift. Some of the other games aren't even on PlayStation, so even if I wanted to experience them, I would still need the Oculus Rift anyway. So it's not going to be a waste of money, and it should be pretty fun. But I have been working a lot just to support my bad habits with video gaming, because video gaming is an expensive hobby. So if you guys have any questions, like I said, let me know, and I will answer them the best I can, or maybe I already have video, or maybe I can do a video on it. It'll definitely help out the channel if you guys are giving me likes. So if you are liking my videos, I greatly appreciate it. If you're not liking the videos, let me know why you're not liking them. If you're disliking them, let me know why you're disliking them. It'll help me and it'll help you, because I will be able to give you guys better content, and you guys won't be so angry with the content I am giving you because you're not liking it anyway. So, oh, get off the wall. There we go. I was going to say, did I hit it? Still nothing cool here. There's two there. Okay. Yeah, I tried putting on one of these masks that says Exile's Broken Mask. It wouldn't let me take any of those. Make sure your XP actually goes into your body. I think that also might be glitched. I opened one before, and one of the guys was standing next to me, and I'm pretty sure I see them go into him. And it didn't show yellow numbers for me, and it was just gone. So, I don't know if he actually got it, but, yeah. Actually, one more thing before we get out of here. Let me show you guys the cooking. So I don't know if I did this with you guys or not. It's kind of cool, but it's also kind of nerve-wracking. I don't really want to be up here to do this. We can go over there. The statue's over there. We can go over there. Let's go that way. I'm just kind of watching the stamina while we're flying. Kind of cut down a little bit, catch ourselves. There we go. Oh, there's a guy there. Let's jump over this. Okay, so the cooking in this is really cool. I like it, but I did notice, I think I said this, but I didn't get to really describe in detail what was going on. He might be trying to get the tier that's there. I had an issue with it, yeah. Yep, he's trying to grab the tier. Oh, hope he got it. There's water over there, so even if he falls, he won't take much damage. I've actually fell from that height too without even gliding, and you don't die. It does take a chunk of health though. But let's see here. So let's go into our pause menu. And we're going to go to this little cauldron looking thing, this little pot. And these are the recipes that I know. This is your gathering. Doesn't show a gathering skill. As you can see though, you do get stars for gathering different things. So this one is almost level 3, I would say. Because I think it's like level 1 is without a star, and then it's like level 2, 3. But then again, I haven't seen any of those. So maybe that's only level 2. I don't know if it gives you more for that. Times gathered 62. Yeah, and I think it's always been 5 stamina. So I don't know what the benefit of getting stars on all this stuff is. But anyway, so if we go over to the cooking thing here, these are the 3 things that we have that we know how to make. Tells you down here how to make them. Now you don't have to worry about not being able to read that stuff. It will pop up on a different menu. So we're going to do toggle station. Here's our cooking station. So right here, as you can see, it is kind of still jumbled, but down here, oh, well, it wasn't the last time. You can still pretty much make out what you need to do. I don't know what the difference between these 3 things are, but these are to power your workstation here. So let's say I wanted to make, This is the one thing I haven't made yet. Let's say I wanted to make basic noodles. So the thing I need is salt and flour, and that's it. Actually, that's not salt, that's milk. So we have 6 milk, we only need 1. We have 7 flour, we only need 2. And it says cook milk in the pot, then place into cauldron. Fry flour in the skillet, then place into cauldron 2 times. So basically that's why you need the 2. You don't have to do 2 at one time, but you do have to do 2. So the first thing you do is you come over here and you want to power your workstation. So you have to put this in here. Once it's in there, you have to make sure it's pushed all the way in. That powers the whole station. From here, we start with what it says. So we have to cook the milk in the pot. Now, other people were trying to open this, like actually pull it open. You don't have to open it. You literally put it in there like that. Then you have to match this. Oh, come on, don't do this. Come on. Here we go. You have to match this. The white line with the green line as it's rolling around, you'll get this little gelatinous ball. And we put it over here. Come on, come on. Put it over here in the cauldron. So that's in there. Uh-oh, did it go in? I hope it went in. So normally you have a screen here that pops up showing how good your milk was. So hopefully that worked. But anyway, we take the flour. Same thing. You don't have to worry about pouring it or anything like that. You just put the whole thing into one of the frying pans, like so. This, you have to actually flip. Does not matter if it's cooking on one side more than the other. You just have to toss it up in the air every now and then, and you'll get this little ball. Take this, same thing, put it over in the cauldron. Still didn't pop up with the thing. That's cool. And then we need one more. So we're going to grab another one. Oh, in here. And we're going to flip it like a pro. Put that back down. Grab this. And we're going to place it. Oh, I'm getting stuck in it. Put it in there. And there you go. There is your basic noodles. Grab it. And there you go. That's your noodles. You can either eat it or you can just put it in your inventory. So I put that in my inventory and that's it. That's all you do. I do think if I wanted to cook another one, I would actually have to put another thing in. So, and I've also noticed that these actually cost money. I don't know why this one's not there anymore. But yeah, so very cool concept of cooking and everything. The orange one, with the orange, you have to actually chop the oranges into like little 7 pieces. So you actually take an orange, you'll put it here, grab this knife, and you actually have to cut it. That's weird, it's just floating. The funny thing is, like, I picked one up the first time and I put it down and I cut the very end of it off, but it still counted as one of the cuts. So literally you just cut it and it'll make you stop whenever it's done. You'll have like 4 small pieces and 3 big ones, because in VR it's really hard to do it very evenly. So it's pretty cool though. I like the way it works. And then like literally you pick up one piece. Did I just kill myself? I don't know where my knife went. Oh, it's back. So you literally pick up one piece of the orange and it'll automatically pick up all 7 in one hand, and you just put it in there. You'll do that twice, and then you'll do the milk in the pot with the same thing we did the last time. I don't know why this wasn't working with the right hand. See, yeah, I'm not sure why. It might be offset. It works on that one. And it works on that one. So I don't know. But yeah, and then to get rid of this station, you can either walk away from it, it'll despawn, or you can do turn off station. Turn off, there it goes. And then you can come into your inventory, go to your inventory screen, and you can see here I have 7 basic noodles now. And as you can see, it gives 100 health for 15 minutes. So it's basically a boost on your health. It does not refill your health. I haven't found anything that actually refills your health. Actually, that one might. And I think the cookies do, but I don't have any cookies right now. That one's speed and stamina. We got sugar cubes, and I don't know what the basil's used for yet. Yeah, and I don't know if you could do any like custom recipes or anything like that. That would be really interesting. I don't know how they would implement it though, because people just be throwing a whole bunch of stuff into the pots and everything, and I'm sure that they have like the pot and everything worked out a certain way. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Like I said, you guys have any questions, let me know. I will definitely answer any of the questions you guys have, and we can go from there. Just let me know, and we'll figure it out together. Once again, very cool game. This is on the PSVR. It's on the Oculus Quest 2. I don't know if it matters. About the Quest 1 or not. I don't have either one, so I can't really tell you. But I do know that it is available on the Quest 2, just because that's one I plan on getting. Depending on when the PSVR 2 comes out, I may actually just not do the Oculus, depending on when it comes out. If it's not coming out very soon, but we don't even have a release date or anything yet, so I will probably end up getting the Oculus. So if anyone wants to add me on the Oculus, I will eventually have one, and I will give you guys username or whatever. I don't know how the adding and all that works on there, but it'll probably be ChaosEclipse anyway, as long as that's not taken. So if you already have one, please do not take my name. That's not cool. Is that an enemy in there? I think there's an enemy in there stuck in the wall. Hello? Oh, I can't push my... Oh, I thought that was him coming out. I was trying to push my face into the wall. Evidently it doesn't work. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Make sure that you guys are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please do so now, or hopefully you already did it at the beginning of the game. I will eventually do more VR videos, not just this game. Just trying to figure out what games you guys want to see and everything. I do have kind of a big collection. Well, no, not really. I have maybe 5 to 10 games, somewhere in there. Some of them aren't really VR games, but they have VR capability, like Minecraft, obviously. I have not tried that in VR yet, but I do have Persistence, I think, because it was a free PS Plus title at one point. I have The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, which I have not gotten very far in that game, so even if I try that one, I will probably start from scratch again. But like I said, everything also works differently in PSVR than it does the Oculus. A lot of those I might wait until I get an Oculus, because one of the issues I had in PSVR with the Saints and Sinners game was stuff like what I was talking about with these. If something fell on the ground, they don't have that where you could just do that with it. So I actually had to bend down. I had to like move my camera so that it would register me actually reaching to the ground. I had to back up really far, which I don't have that much room where I'm at. So it was a big issue, but I will figure something out if you guys do want to see me play it. If not, then hopefully you guys can wait until I get a Oculus, and we can go from there. I just seen a dude sink into the ground over there. Did you guys notice that? One of the funny things I have noticed about VR in any of them, whether it's PSVR or it's Oculus or anything, so like right now I'm looking at this archway. The funny thing is, when you guys are watching videos, y'all might see something going on over here, but I'm focused on this archway. So it's really funny watching people in VR, because like there could be someone over here needing help, and I'm just ignoring them because I'm like, hey, let me go over to this archway and do this thing over here. And people are just like, you know, trying to wave me down and everything else. And it's just hilarious watching people in VR. I've even watched a lot of the Star Trek videos, the bridge one. Looks pretty fun, actually. I might actually get that as well. But yeah, once again, make sure you guys are subscribed, liking the video and everything. I know I keep saying the same thing over and over. I do apologize for that. I'm just trying to make sure that I get everything out and not leave anything behind. There's another chest up there. So thanks again for joining me, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.